Hey everyone, so I want to talk about a couple things that I'm seeing happening recently, and I've seen them before. It's not just like it's happening recently. So I was just waiting here, so I thought I might just kind of quick video for it. So I see this often, especially from like wholesalers, right? Where they would post a property that they're looking to wholesale, and they'll have just basic information, right? Maybe the street address, for the wholesale deal, the price for sure that's gonna be there. Maybe a couple of pictures of the condition, and then and there would be like, oh no, please, like, don't contact me if if we're not gonna JV on the deal. I don't need any help with moving that deal. um, no need any like contacts to partner on this deal, or if you have a buyer for it, I'm not interested. I'm only, let's say, looking for just to work directly with the like end buyer. So anyone else, please don't reach out. I don't want to deal with all of that. That's the only thing that I would want to deal with, which is only the end buyer. And so I see this happening over and over, and I go and check to see, maybe like after a couple days, and I'll see them, they post it again, like over and over. They'll post it on the group, multiple times. And so I want to bring this to the attention, is that obviously if you are posting a deal on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook investment groups, clearly you don't have a buyer for it, right? So that's just kind of like one thing, let's say, to identify. You don't have a buyer for it. Otherwise, if you have a buyer for it, you would have called that buyer. But you don't have a buyer for it, so you're trying to use cheap methods, right? Obviously, you also don't have other, let's say, subscription where have access to buyers or cash buyers in the area, whether that's like pulling a list, skip a trace in it, and calling those cash buyers to see if they are interested, right? Obviously, this take time, effort, and negotiation, right? However, it does not take time to just post a couple of pictures on Facebook and share it on groups, right? So, and it's free too. So it's obviously you using cheap method to to sell that deal. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that what I wanted to bring to the attention is that although you're using cheap method, you're trying to sell it, but you can't sell it. You don't have buyer for it. So you gotta keep the options open, for perhaps other wholesalers might have a buyer for. We mainly do a wholesale here in the valley, and we talk to buyers every single day, right? Now, this is our business model, right? Now we might do like one flip, or would do buy and hold, but that's not our business model. That's not what we focus on. We focus more on the wholesale, right? And what we do as a wholesale deal, well, we talk to a lot of investors, we talk to a lot of sellers, we understand what's going on the market. We talk with real estate agents as well, to really see what's going on, what's happening, right? And so when you partner with someone like that, when you JV, if you're new, when you JV with someone, it doesn't have to be us. You can go in and use other local wholesalers or other investors, that basically talk to investors, or have built that that relationship with with other investors. Here's the thing. Again, if we go back to the first argument, is that if you have the buyer, you would have called your buyer, and then you would have sold that, so you can make the max assignment that you're looking to make. But the fact is that because you're posting it on Facebook, you don't have buyer. And so that brings the fact that since you don't have the buyer, you gotta open the options, right? You gotta talk to, real estate agents. You gotta talk to, other wholesalers. You gotta talk to, other investors. But hey, if you don't have time, so you gotta leverage and partner or squat up or JV with other people who have the time, and they're putting the effort to do that. That cash buyer or that investor, if you don't know that investor, and they don't know you, obviously they're not gonna do business with someone they don't know. It's just kind of like individual there. It's not like, don't have, maybe they don't know really what are you, putting on the deal. Is that legit deal? Is that not? Do you have a contract on it? You don't have a contract? Did you open escrow? You didn't open escrow? And so even though that the end buyer or the investor that have seen your deal, well, here's the thing. That doesn't matter, because they have never done business with you. Here is also the argument, or things that you may be afraid of, is that, oh well, if I go and JV with other wholesaler, well then I'm just gonna get hit with my assignment. So let's say if my assignment it's 8K, well then if I JV 50-50 or whatever, 60-40 or whatever, well, it's not gonna be obviously 100%, right? But here's the thing too, 50% of a deal, it's better than 0% of a deal, right? So that's kind of very important to take, notice of. Again, here's the thing. If you don't have that buyer, that's okay. You try. Let's say you give it a week, right? And you couldn't sell it. Well, okay, that's good. Well, you can't sell it, then then just go in and partner with someone. You'll be able to get that whatever, that fund, and now you have some liquid to go whatever, purchase a list, have subscription with the software that they have, investors, and you build that relationship with with other investors, other or other agents that they're also working with, with their clients. Again, we all here wanted to do ethical and great business, help each other, and here's the thing too. It's a lot easier, it's a lot better when you work with other investors or other wholesalers, and the goal is really what? The goal is that to have a smooth transaction. One, you get to obviously make that assignment that you're looking to make. That's one. And then second would be you sold that property. You don't have any issue with the with the seller, and boom, now you get to go and work on another deal, finish that deal, and and basically move forward with with other with other things. My name is Waleed Yousif with Sandbelt. Again, if you have a deal here in RG Valley, let's say a wholesale deal, and you would like to see, let's say you try, give it a week, give it 10 days, you try to find the buyer, but you couldn't or it didn't work out, then that's fine. Feel free to reach us. We'll be happy to look at the deal, evaluate it, do the comp, see how basically everything is going, and if it looks good, we have a buyer for it, then we can JV on this one, and get your deal sold, get your assignment, and move on to the next deal that you can do by yourself, or you can also come back and JV. So I hope that helped. Again, if you have any question, don't hesitate. Waleed Yousif, all my information in the description box. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.